It's unfortunate that most of these political parties are now regional or tribal. Whether they launch new political parties, I don't think they will unsettle President William Ruto. I think now it allows the president to cruise at the highest speed to the second term because the opposition already fragmented. And you have seen the former deputy president telling Matiang'i to form his own Kisii political party, because even if they were fair, they would have even joined Jubilee Party, which was national, which we left, or even Martha Karua's, it's called Liberation Party or something like that.
PLP, yes.
So, yes. So all these political parties are now going to default setting of tribal and regional politics. And it is very tragic because we are going back to discussing regional and tribal parties just to capture power. And this opposition will not be formidable coming in 2022 because from the look of things, Kalonzo Musyoka, Martha Karua, Eugene Wamalwa, Matiang'i and Gachagua, they will never settle on any given candidate to face President William Ruto in 2027 elections. So the new party will just add to a number of regional and tribal parties that will try and isolate the rest of the country against, because you look at the TNA URP in 2013, we did collapse and come up with Jubilee. Look at the United Democratic Alliance Party and even ODM. They have really tried to give the face of Kenya. And I think even when you look at political parties' laws, it should give the face of Kenya. But now, many of these ladies and gentlemen are just reducing their own political parties to tribal because they imagine they have numbers and they imagine that their communities will follow them based on the fact that they are forming tribal parties. So I think the launch of new political parties will have zero significance in the political landscape. It will join a long retinue of political parties that have been formed based on tribal, regional, bitterness, selfishness to capture power that will not even go beyond the amount of the honor of those political parties. Because even if you'll see the officials that will be launched today, you will notice most of them come from one region. And therefore it will not give the face that the country envisage in this. So this one, whether they do it by calling it one term, it will not happen, because nowadays we are saying 2 term. Because now it's clear for president now, because at the end of the day, Trevor, as I conclude, President William Ruto track record will allow him to, and the blessings and permission of Kenyans, to serve a second term. And from where I sit, and my brother Nyamita has put it very well, I don't think there is any formidable opposition as at now. They cannot even mount anything as at now. All right.
Willis, 2 questions. On what basis are you declaring that President William Ruto will be a one-term president? And second, is it fair for the panel here to judge this party before it is launched and yet claiming that it is a regional party? But we know that is how parties are formed first and then they form a coalition.
You know, the first thing that I like the confidence of my friends. It's what some authors call the confidence of a fool. Because if you look at it, if they are so confident that William Ruto will win a second term to do what? Because if what he was elected to do in the first term is not achieved, Kenyans are angrier today than they were last year. There are more and more Kenyans who are out of school, are not able to afford school fees. Health challenges are facing the people of Kenya. Today, look at the headlines of the Nation, of the Standard, is telling you about University of Nairobi going down. Moi University yesterday declared over 800 redundancies. That is where this Cherargei comes from. Over 800 people, next is neighboring constituents. 800 people declared redundant because Moi University is insolvent. Egerton University, same financial challenges. Tuke University, financial challenges. That is the status of the education sector in this country. TSC is telling us here they are not able to hire 98,000 teachers because there is no money. They are taking illegal debts. So in terms of what a president is elected to do, 2 major things: the economy and security. On the economy, you can all see the collapse. On security, the president himself admitted that now he has stopped abductions and he has released all the abductees to their families. So he's failed on the terms of reference. And that is why Kenyans are going to vote him out. They've decided it's a one term. So what is he seeking a second term for? To do what? If that which he was elected to, he's in office now, today as we speak. If he had something to do, he could have done it now. Don't wait to do it next year, next election. But legacy politicians are about contestations. They even forget why they're elected to that office in the first place. Because if you know why you're elected to a particular office, you'll do that which you are elected to do. And your track record, your performance will speak for you. But for them, being in office is about a contest. It's about, I'm going to defeat Gachagua, I'm going to defeat Wanjigi, I'm going to defeat Matiang'i, I'm going to defeat... You're not competing with individuals. You are competing with service delivery to the people of Kenya. These two cannot tell you what is it that William Ruto has done. Where Cherargei comes from, don't heckle. Where Cherargei comes from, we have we have Chemelil Sugar that serves the outgrowers in his area. Just the other day, and Nyamita, where he comes from, we have Sony Sugar. Just the other day, we witnessed a very non-transparent, opaque manner in which the companies were transferred to certain investors without considering the input of the local community. Whereas those local communities are the ones who gave up the nucleus assets of those sugar factories. So why would you expect such kind of clandestine activities to be rewarded with a second term? To do what? To now go and sell Lake Victoria? To go and sell the Nandi T-zones to privateers? So he has failed on the assignment. And on the question of the coalition, I say this, it is Gachagua's right to form a political party. He has Article 38 rights in the Constitution. And in his political party, he can fashion it the way he desires. But I'm only saying that where I sit, I look at Gachagua's party and I look at Kenya Kwanza and UDA, the philosophy is the same. It is legacy politicians trying to create an opportunity for themselves.
Okay.
That is what these two gentlemen are used to.
Okay. Let's
create positions for ourselves, and we are in big offices. We are not forming political parties or coalitions that are about improving the lot of the people of Kenya.
Okay.